popo. I'm like, oh no, you're doing it alright. You blind me like flashlight. You sexy like all night, all night. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Take me home, 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 home. Slow me down low when you give me that cocoa. Hang off me like popo. I'm like, oh no, you're doing it alright. You blind me like flashlight. You sexy like all night, all night. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Take me home.
Just hold on. Been to places that I'll never go. Seen some faces that I'll never know. I keep dancing, but it's just for show. Whoa. Look up at the sky full of stars. Close my eyes, I only see the dark. Tell myself I wanna seize the night. Together, and I still feel like I'm alone. Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. Together, but I still feel like I'm alone. Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. And we walk this road forever, and I can never find a home. Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. Just hold on, just hold on, keep holding on. Yeah. can never find a home. Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on, just hold on.
We all wanna be a little stronger. Each fall takes a piece out of our hearts. So I'll run away, away into the darkest parts of me. I need a change desperately. I thought love was a lost art till you showed me some sanctuary. Now I never wanna let you go. Never gonna let you go until we're both on souls running out for love. You were there with open arms when I thought love was a lost art. When I thought love was a lost art. Empty halls, running with my eyes shut. If I fall, I'm not sure I can get up. So I'll find a way to stand until the light of day. I need a change desperately. I thought love was a lost art till you showed me some sanctuary. Now I never wanna let you go. Never gonna let you go until we're both on souls running out for love. You were there with open arms when I thought love was a lost art.
If I slowly retrace, I remember days I was locked in gray, and all the wild shades swim in my veins. You took them all away. There's nothing left to say. I thought I was a lost art till you showed me some sanctuary. Now I never wanna let you go. Never gonna let you go until we're both on souls running out for love. When I thought love was a lost art.
When I thought love was a lost art.
Everybody's telling me love is not, it seems to be, though you don't want it to. I better walk my way, let the hum of voices fade, living the way I do. Here I am outside your door, trying to collect my thoughts, silly words from yesterday. I feel like I lose my mind every time when you're around. I have so much to say. I have so much to say.
Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
Say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
Out of my mind with some kind of haze. Maybe because of you, I think it's your eyes. I'm scared of all what they could do.
Cover them up so you don't see beyond them.
I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so dumb. Everybody know what flow I'm on. You already know when the click come through to the shit that is about to be a show we run. That is about to be a show we I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the. Yeah, I go so young. Everybody know what flow I'm on. You already know when the click come through to the shit that is about to be a show we run. That is about to be a show we run.
If I drove to you tonight, would you wanna get away? We could get on a flight and leave today. My mind has been running wild, thinking away. I'd rather be now. I know it has been a while since you envisioned what you once dreamed of. Will you take my hand and run? Won't you take my hand and we can get away? Here we go. Our dreams will be awakened down the road. All I know is we'll be reflecting back when we are old. Let's just run, and as we move we'll see all of the stars align. Now we are young, so just take my hand, let's get away tonight. See the lights, our future starts today. And I'm in love with the sight, there's nothing I would change. When you are here by my side, you're the wind in the sail and I'm in the ocean. We can feel alive, riding these waves out in the open. Will you take my hand and run? Won't you take my hand and we can get away? We go. Our dreams will be awakened down the road. All I know is we'll be reflecting back when we are old. Let's just run, and as we move we'll see all of the stars align. Now we are young, so just take my hand, let's get away tonight. Let's just run, and as we move we'll see all of the stars align. Now we are young, so just take my hand, let's get away tonight. Do you even know what you do to me? Do you even feel the way you said you did? Was that all I did? I fall for your lie? How is this so easy for you? How are you moving on so fine? I'm still stuck here wondering, did I ever cross the line? Love so thin, like cold pain, you can just scratch it off. I was a band-aid for your heart, and then you just tore me off your heart. Tore me off your heart. Tore me off your heart. You're so cold, it gets so old. You set me up for the fall, and I couldn't hold on. Why did I try for so long? Why did you keep my mind tight for so long? You never knew me too well, you never asked how I was. How come I always felt alone when I was with you? Were you even there? It hurts me more just knowing I was your band-aid. It hurts me more now that it doesn't hurt you. love so thin, like cold pain. You can just stretch it off. I was a band-aid for your heart, and then you just tore me off your heart.
Lock away your last. I don't need it. Throw away your love. It's unrequited. You don't deceive me. I see very small screen. Throw away your love. You can try all you want, but you can't change me. I am stronger than you could ever hope to be. You don't deceive me. I see through smoke screens. Throw away your love.
All right, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Look, I'm in a new place. We've moved. We've changed things round just to keep things fresh and different. So here we are, sick for June, and after 2.5 months, I finally moved everything in the office and decided to take over one of the spare rooms, and here I am. So good evening and welcome to you if you're joining us tonight for the Fast 50 quiz. It's going to be a fun one. It's all about science tonight. The whole quiz is all on the world of science, and it's going to be a good one. Had a lot of fun working with our guest writer this week, and yeah, I think we've got a tremendously difficult quiz. It's going to be one of those quizzes where whoever wins it is going to be very, very deserving of the win. So good evening to you if you're joining us for the first time. I think we've only got 1 or 2 brand new players tonight, but I will, say hello to you. What are you up to? Have you been going out? I actually have started seeing a few of you, which has been lovely. I've bumped into a couple of you accidentally on the street, and I actually went out last night to meet up with some friends on a terrace for a birthday, which was tremendously nice, and saw lots of people. So it's great. I'm starting to get out and see people, still with the social distancing, still with the mask, the 2 meters. We had the awkwardness of 4 people at a table yesterday when there were like 20 people gathering to meet. That was difficult, but it's nice, isn't it? We're starting to be able to get out a little bit, and long may it continue, and let's hope that everybody pays attention to the rules so that we can get quizzing properly. So, over on the feed, over here, we've got Wana saying hello. First of all, this evening, good evening to you, my dear. Thank you for joining us. And then Jen is playing over in the UK. Good evening to you, Mihai. Looking for a better performance this week, Mihai, than your performance last week with the rock quiz. That was disappointing. I was very disappointed with you, but, plenty of opportunity to make up for it this evening. Let's talk about what happened on Wednesday. This is how it all ended up, and it turned into a family feud of sorts. Because our top 2 players were the Tansley clan and the Family Terps, and they switched and swapped all the way right down to the final question, and in the end it really did come down to just 1 speed bonus separating them. So well done to the Tansley clan, who picked up their winning prize, which was a case of Clark cider being delivered to them from Clark cider. And Family Terp, they won themselves their second chance to go and do an online escape room with a quest mission. Well done to everybody else there. Verbalkin picked up the detergent, got himself into the detergent club again, and then everyone else that you can see on there was lucky enough to receive a pizza from Jerry's Pizza. Now, I know that you haven't got your pizzas yet, but that's because we only got the last phone number from one of you this morning, and we have to send off all the phone numbers at the same time. So just a reminder at that point, if you do win a prize, you must contact me as quickly as possible so that things don't get held up with your phone number, so that I know who you are. Because as you can see, some of you aren't using your names on here, number 5 being an example, so I need to know who you are. So if you win a prize, just drop me a line. That would be great. Right, let's have a look and see if anybody else is having a chat with us over here. We have got this little shadowing thing that goes on with our YouTube feed at the moment. I don't know why it does it, but it is what it is. Raluca, good evening to you. Delia, finally, since we had a little chat, Delia, you've started joining in with the feed, which is good. Good evening, Sam. Hopefully playing along with the family tonight. I was struggling with which t-shirt to go for, because I haven't really got any science t-shirts. I did have a Breaking Bad Walter White t-shirt, but I think I gave it away to someone. But I have gone for some sort of science shirt. I mean, you can probably... if you know, right? I'm sure most of you know what that t-shirt's all about. It is related to science in some way, and actually one of our prizes tonight relates to this t-shirt as well. Let's talk about the point scoring, because as I say, a few new people joining us this evening, so it's important that we let you know exactly how this will work. The point scoring couldn't be any simpler. There will be 50 questions. Each question has a 15-second period where you get to answer. They're all multiple choice, and you get 30 seconds in between each and every question. 50 questions back to back. Now, we have had 1 or 2 people saying, is it possible to have a break in the middle? But we put it out to a few people, and the vast majority said no. We prefer the fast-paced nature of it. So we're not going to pause anything at the moment. We're just going to keep going as we are. But, if more people want us to stop halfway through, we can. But really, the quiz takes, 40 minutes? So really, you should be able to hold on if you need the loo or need a drink or whatever. And if you're playing on your phone, you can take that with you anyway. So 5 points if you get it right, 0 points if you get it wrong. We have got some questions in the quiz which have multiple answers, which means there will be 1 question and it will have 3 possible answers. If you get all 3 of them, you get 5 points for each and every one of them, meaning 15 points. But if you get just one of those answers wrong, the other 2 that you got right will drop down to a value of just 1, which means if you get 2 right and 1 wrong, you only get 2 points, 1 each. If you get them all right, 15 points. Speed bonus comes into play as well. 3, 2, and 1 is the speed bonus, which is awarded on every single question. And those points can add up because obviously, 50 questions, 3 maximum points, that's 150 extra points. So if you can get 4 or 5 speed bonuses, this really can make a massive difference at the end of the quiz. 3 points if you're fastest, 2 points second fastest, 1 point if you are the third fastest player. Tonight, I don't think we've got any first letter questions off the top of my head, but I might be wrong. I can't recall any, but just in case, I will remind you that sometimes we do have first letter questions where the multiple choice options are just literally 1 letter, and those letters, one of them will be the first letter of the correct answer for the question that we just asked you. But I don't think we've actually got any of those tonight. I can't remember, but I know who will know, and that's this guy. This is Edward, our guest writer this evening. Now, if you are a regular at our quiz in Bucharest, the Big British Bucharest quiz, you will know, I think that he said straight away, you will know Edward, certainly by sight, if not by person. Edward, probably the most accomplished quizzer we have. He takes part in European Quizzing Championships, World Quizzing Championships. He's done incredibly well on TV shows, including Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, as you can see on the screen. And we are privileged for him to be our guest writer tonight. And his questions are great. He actually wrote about 65 for me, which was nice, and we had a bit of to and fro, and we came up with a few ideas. We changed a few bits around, and I would say that 100% of what you see tonight, apart from a tiny bit of rewording and editing, is completely Edward's work. So thank you so much, Edward. You are a legend. What I will say, just a reminder, if you want to write a quiz, you are very welcome to. Edward decided to do the science quiz. You are welcome to write a quiz on anything you like. I'll give you as much help as you need. We have got people at the moment writing quizzes on the Animal Planet. We've got art. We've got the Tarantino quiz, which is almost good to go. We're just waiting for the prizes to come in. So if you want to have a go at writing, just let me know. And it can be anything. You can write on absolutely any subject you like, as long as it's something that people will be interested in. We have got a couple of new people. I'm just trying to remember from the last quiz. We've got somebody that's not everyone's going to like this, but we have got somebody doing an American sports quiz, so that will happen. Juana's doing, thank you, Juana. Juana's doing a quiz which is literally going to be true or false, 50 true or false questions. That's going to be good fun. Well, 50-50 on every single question. I'm sure we've got a couple of other ones, but I can't quite remember. I think it was Mihai over here on the feed who got it right. Yeah, this is the Back to the Future shirt. This is the Out of Time number plate from the DeLorean in Back to the Future. So that's about as scientific as I can get. So Edward is on hand in the feed over here, and he can talk to you throughout the evening if you've got any questions or queries about any of the questions and answers that we put to you. Ali's suggesting that we do have a 5-minute break in the middle. I don't know if we're going to do it tonight because I haven't got anything to fill that 5 minutes, but actually what maybe we should do is come up with I don't know, I'll have a chosen song or something we can drop in the middle and you can just enjoy that. I'll have a think about it. All right, I'll be honest with you, Ali, and everybody else. I'll probably forget, you see, because I get so into the quiz, I will probably forget that we're meant to be having a break, and then you'll all be shouting at me, and I'll be forgetting to pause it. But we'll work it out. This is your quiz. I'm very happy to do whatever you guys want. Good evening to Maruna, who's playing along as well, and Awana requesting me singing. Now, I don't sing at the best of times. I'm not drinking tonight. I've got a nice glass of water there because I'm going for a run in the morning. So it's highly unlikely, Juana, that I will be singing. I'm sorry. Shall we have a look at some prizes? I think we should. So let's start off with our winners' prizes. Altarito. The legends at Altarito, such a lovely bunch of guys down there. They've been so supportive to us. We did have the conglomerate of 5 restaurants for quite a while, but the other restaurants, they couldn't quite keep up with the amount of orders that were coming in, so they passed it on to Altarito. Altarito have taken up the mantle, and they are still giving us this incredible prize, which means that if you win tonight, a 200 lei credit will be given to you to spend at Altarito. And at the moment, they are open, I believe. I need to double check to make sure sure that you guys are okay to actually go along in person and spend this money. But it's, you know, from the start, we've had it so that you could order in, and you're still welcome to do that. So 200 lei for the winner, 100 lei for the runner-up. If you like Mexican food and you want to order in some food instead of cooking, have a look on the screen for the number. The email, altorizo@altorizo.ro, and al.torizo.bucharest is their Facebook. Support them because they have supported us. And, you know, I'm not just saying it because they're a sponsor, but genuinely, their food is absolutely awesome. So, you know, give them a whirl or go down and see them. Their terrace is open. Spot prizes tonight. I'll try to be as scientific as I possibly could. I was waiting for a couple of things that haven't arrived, and one of the prizes I'm about to show you hasn't yet arrived in the post, but I double-checked with the sender, and they've assured me that it will come, and if it doesn't for any reason arrive, and I'll tell you which one it is in a second, if it doesn't for any reason arrive, I will replace it with something that is equally as cool. But let's look at the spot prizes first of all. The first prize for 25th place will be a Back to the Future mug. It's the readout from the DeLorean, and it's really cool. I've got it sitting next to me. It is official Back to the Future merchandise. That is for the winner of 25th place this evening. Then we move on to some robots. I've got Optimus Prime. If you like the old Transformers there, well, I've got an Optimus Prime t-shirt for you. It's a retro style t-shirt. 50th place will get that. I believe it's a men's large. I've got it next to me. It is. It's a men's large. And then 100 position tonight will get the Ultimate Robot kit. It's really cool. Your kids would love this. It is meant to be for 8 years and over because it does contain engines and bits and pieces, and you can actually make your own little robots using the engines and the stuff that's provided. So that's pretty awesome. And then we've got our top Patreon prize. Now, this is the thing that hasn't yet arrived because it's being sent from America. But it is on its way, and we hope it will be here because we know that Bill Nye is a very popular character. Bill Nye, the science guy, we have managed to get hold of the Funko Pop. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Funko Pops. I'm always trying to get hold of the cool ones to hand out to you. This one is in post and on its way to us, and it will go to the top silver or gold Patreon player this evening. And we do try and give extra bonus prizes to our top silver or gold patrons because they are incredibly supportive to us. And you are very welcome to up to silver or gold if ever you want to. And that will pay off soon because we will start doing some live events very, very soon. And you'll be able to start claiming all of your live tickets that you get as being a silver or a gold Patreon. So that's not too shabby at all, is it? You know, it's quite a few nice prizes. So I will quickly show you because it's nice to see them in person. So the mug, I don't think it did it justice on the picture, but the mug is really, really cool. Look at that. That's so nice. I'm going to be careful not to break it. Third place tonight, we have got a little build yourself a robot toy as well. So that's for the third position tonight. And yeah, the Optimus Prime t-shirt is pretty darn funky. You can just about see it there. It's large, so it's too small for me, so I'm going to have to give it away. And we have got the Ultimate Robot gift set there as well. So lots of prizes. The Bill Nye toy, as I say, is on its way. Good evening to Jon and Timia, who are just signing in. We're approaching 100 players, which is great. We've got 1 minute to go until we get started. We'll start as and when I push the button. I will give you fair warning. As you can see, we are still using our new look. I hope you are liking it. We had good feedback before, and I hope you don't mind sort of the backdrop. I wasn't sure because in our spare room we do have the spare bed and cupboards and stuff like that, but actually it's better for me because I've managed to get my dining room back, which is quite nice. So you know, we thought we'd move. You know, the backdrop is the backdrop. It doesn't matter, does it? Okay, so where are we? We've got 30 seconds to go. Quick reminder, 50 back-to-back questions, all science related. They are tricky. The thing I will say about the questions as well, and we decided to do this, Edward and I, it was his idea. At the start of each question, you will see what type of question it is, as in, is it biology, is it physics, is it anatomy? That will be the first word that you see, and then the question comes straight away afterwards, okay? So don't get too confused with that. It should be pretty straightforward. There is some pop culture references in here as well, and we've been slightly flexible with the term science, but on the whole, if you are a science fan, a science teacher, as I know one of you are, this is going to be the quiz for you. Okay, so Anna and Dave and little Tommy Gunn is signing in and playing along as well. As always, our numbers are shooting up right at the end as people start realising that the quiz is about to start. Oh, we're pretty close though. Yeah, the timer is up. So I think what we'll do is head over and get you started. So good luck, everybody. If we have any problems with the internet, I apologise. You know, hopefully there won't be any issues. As we know, for 7 weeks or so now, it's been pretty darn good. If you have any problems with a server or anything like that, please just refresh your screen, your playing screen, and come back in as quickly as possible. But that hasn't happened, and it hasn't been a problem for an awful long time. Right, everybody, I'm going to go over to my quiz and kick you off. And let's go to our playing screen. And your first question is a chemistry question. Methane is a compound of hydrogen. Which other element? Is it nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, or sulfur? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, or sulfur? Methane is a compound of hydrogen. And which other element? So a rather pleasant picture to kick you off there of a trumping cow. Correct answer here is carbon. Nearly half of you getting that one right. 49.5% of you getting it. CH4 is methane. I'm sure most of you knew that. Early leader here is Jon, going straight into the lead with the speed bonus. Albert Schweikstein is in second with 7. Teo 6. Kerry 5. Jen on 5 as well. Kerry and Jen, you're tied on 5 and separated by whoever answered the fastest, which was Kerry on that question. So there you go. You can see the subject at the start, question afterwards. Good luck. Here's another question. Applied Science, which TV show features a shower curtain depicting the periodic table of elements in the apartment of the main character or characters? Breaking Bad, Friends, Dexter, or The Big Bang Theory? So a bit of pop culture for you. Looking for a TV show that has a shower curtain featuring the periodic table. That's not necessarily a screenshot of the TV show, but I'm sure most of you knew that because it is The Big Bang Theory, found in Sheldon and Leonard's apartment. 79.6% of you getting it right. I won't lie, there might well be at least one more Big Bang Theory question this evening. The Tansley clan, defending champions, into the lead. Now, I do know that one of the Tansleys might well be a science teacher, so the pressure is on over there. Jon is tied on 13. Damna T, 12. Albert Schweikstein, 12. Jen, 11. 2 questions down, 48 to go. Loads of points up for grabs. Here's question number 3. Ancient zoology. What battle-ready dinosaur name means plated lizard or roof lizard? Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, Tyrannosaurus, Iguanodon. There will be a huge test for me and my pronunciation tonight, which is going to cause much hilarity, I'm sure, because some of the stuff I have to say this evening is horrid, as you will see. Stegosaurus is the correct answer, and 76.3% of you getting that one right. The Tansleys living up to their science teacher label. 21 points, getting a speed bonus there as well. So these are a few easier questions just to get you going. There are some real stinkers as we go further in. Jon still in second. Damna T, 17 points. Outnumbered and Teo both come into the top 5 for the first time. Good evening to you guys. Here's your next question. Question number 4. Medicine. People with which blood group are known as universal donors, as they can donate blood to almost anyone else? O, A, B, A, B. O, A, B, or AB? Answers are flying in. So many people signed in after we'd started. Always happens. Correct answer here is O, and look at this, 92.2% of you getting this one right. And you're probably all thinking, this is so easy, this science quiz. This is being done very deliberately just to make you all feel good about yourselves. It's going to get trickier, believe me. The Tansley clan still lead the way on 26. Jon has 25. It appears we've got Elon Musk's son on 23 points. Damna T on 22 and Teo on 21. Elon Musk's son has been renamed, remember, but I don't know how you say that. I've forgotten. Next question, number 5. Anatomy. Running from the lower back through the buttock and down into the leg. What is the longest and widest nerve in the human body? Radial, abducens, trigeminal, or sciatic? That's my first grammar test out of the way. Get your answers in. Correct answer, 82.9% of you getting it is sciatic. And it's a terrible one if you get pain. I've had it myself when I played rugby. It can be absolutely debilitating, really, really painful. Tansley clan stretching away, 34 points, another speed bonus. Well done. Jon stays in second with 30. Damna T also in third place, not moving, 29. Just 1 point back is X blah blah blah, A12, 28, and Teo on 26. You're absolutely right, Wana. It's just horrific if you get sciatic pain. Next question, number 6. Astronomy. The first pulsar to be discovered was thought to resemble a beacon, so for a time the source was nicknamed LGM-1. What do the initials LGM stand for? Light gap meteor, low generating mass, limitless gyro, metronome, or little green man? LGM. So getting trickier. Just 20.7% of you getting this one right. It literally stands for Little Green Man. Astronomers tend to give funny names to things that they don't understand, quite simply. So LGM actually stands for Little Green Men. So that changed things ever so slightly. Tansley clan still out in the lead, 40 points. They're the favourites to win tonight. Damna T into second place with 34. Slippery Jack 30. Silviu comes into the top 5 with 30, and Jon drops down, but also on 30 points. So nice and close. Here's your next question, number 7. True or false question. Medicine. The author of a book published in 1717 called The Symptoms, Nature, Cause and Cure of a Gonorrhea was William Cockburn. Spelt in that way. True or false? We pronounce it Coburn, just for reference sake. If you want to say Cockburn, you're fine. So have we made that up? No, we haven't. It's absolutely true. 77.6%. It's true. The Symptoms, Nature, Cause and Cure of Gonorrhea, if you want to look it up, is by William Cockburn. The Tansley clan getting everything right at the moment and picking up the odd bonus here and there as well. Clearly a fan of William Coburn there. 46 points. Dom the T, 39. Simo comes into third place with 35. Welcome to the top 5, mate. Sylvie, 35. And Yon, 35. So an 11-point spread over our top 5 at the moment. It's a good picture, right? Hope you like that. Next picture, next question. Chemistry. What's the chemical symbol for gold? Chemical symbol for gold. GD, GL, AU, AG. So they're not all tricky, but you have to be fast. So the chemical symbol for gold, your answers are in. Let's see what you've gone for. I should suspect it's going to be high. It is 95.7, knowing it's AU. It's one of those easy ones where we try and catch you out. Some of you going for GD, some of you going for AG, just one of you going for GI. Tansley clan starting to stretch away a little bit. 53 points. Dom the T, 44. XAA 12, 41. Yon 41. Simo 40. So a couple of speed bonuses in there for our top 5. Let's see if anybody else can get into the top 5 as we move on to question number 9. Good point, Mihai. Astronomy, which French electronic music band formed in 2001 takes its name from a galaxy? Daft Punk, C4, Arendelle or M83? Daft Punk, C4, Arendelle, M83. One of them is also the name of a galaxy, but which one? Correct answer here is one of my favourite bands, M83, and sometimes I use them as the music when you're playing in. I didn't use them tonight, I forgot to, but they are wonderful. If you don't know them, please look them up. They're absolutely fantastic. M83 is the correct answer. Tansley clan have a 12-point lead from Yon, who's fighting back a little bit with the Walrus or XAA 12, 46 points as well. Hard Rock Hallelujah comes in with 45. Wilfred 45. Hard Rock Hallelujah. Eurovision, seriously, still. Next question, number 10. True or false? A human has more cervical vertebrae than a giraffe. It's an anatomy question. Is that true or false? A human has more cervical vertebrae than a giraffe. One are picking up on the Eurovision reference as well. So true or false? Yeah, it's false, and this was a bit of a split here. Look, 56.9% getting it right. We actually have exactly the same 7 vertebra. It's just that theirs are a little bit longer, obviously. Tansley clan, well, actually, the gap has closed here, seemingly getting that one wrong, or maybe just not getting the speed bonus. Simo, 51. Yon, 51. Walrus, as you will be known for now, is 51. And Slippery Jack comes into the top 5. Good evening to you on 50. So, pretty close. Tansley clan still with their lead. Here's your next question, number 11. Botanics. What name is given to a plant that lives for more than 2 years? Annual, polycarpic, perennial, deciduous. For anybody that doesn't know, Vlad in the feed is our resident music expert, having won the Rock and the Eurovision quizzes that we've done. Perennial is the correct answer, and 86.4% of you getting this one. Pretty darn impressive. The Tansley clan get it. Yon gets it. Simo gets it. Sam gets it. Walrus gets it. Sam comes into the top 5 for the first time. Well done to you. So the Tansley clan still holding a lead of 7 points. That's nothing. Remember, we are looking for our first question with multiple answers. 18 points up for grabs if you can be the fastest person to get all 3 of the correct answers. Might be the next one. I can't remember. Is it? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Which 3 of the following rainbow colours are named after plants or fruits? Orange, green, violet, indigo, red. 3 of them are named specifically after plants or fruits. It's an optics question. Good evening to you, Chris. Just call me Billy, mate. Just call me Billy. Orange, violet and indigo are the correct answers. Orange is obviously the fruit. Violet is the famous flower. Indigo is a plant from the bean family. Green and red are just green and red. So good one for the Tansley clan. But look at this. Some bonuses going in for the people just behind. So Tansley clan 78. Simo 74, just 4 points behind. Yon 72, catching up. Walrus 71. Slippery Jack 70. So all of a sudden it's just 8 points. 8 points separating you. Don't be clever, Chris. Space exploration. Space travellers from the US are called astronauts, and from Russia they are called cosmonauts. Where are talconauts from? Germany, China, Thailand, or the Klingonian Empire? I know for a fact you would never order vegetables in a restaurant, Chris. Steak with a steak on the side. I know you so well. China is the correct answer. 64.3% of you getting that one right. Klingonian Empire, I believe, is Star Trek. Thank you, Jon, for picking up on that. But 20% of people nearly went for it. Tansley Clan, just 4 points ahead of Simo. This is a good close quiz, and it's going to get tougher, so it might get even closer. So Tansley Clan 83, Simo 79, Jon 77, Walrus 76, Slippery Jack 75. Just one question could change that entire top 5. Here's your next one, number 14. Physics, according to a famous tagline for a series of sci-fi movies, what medium is impermeable for sound waves? Air, vacuum, metal, or wood? Very clever question. Think about it. According to a famous tagline for a series of sci-fi movies, what medium is impermeable for sound waves? Air, vacuum, metal, or wood? The correct answer here is vacuum, and you guys are good. 80.5% of you getting it right. We're talking about the Alien movie series here in space. Vacuum. No one can hear you scream. Exactly, Vlad. Well done, well done. Oh, look at this. Simo getting the bonuses here. Good man. Tansley Clan just with a 2-point lead, but still out in front. 89 to Simo, 87. Jon is hanging around. He's got 84. Walrus, 81. And Slippery Jack is still there in 5th place on 80 points. Next question. Seismology, an earthquake that measures 8 on the Richter scale would be how many times stronger than an earthquake that measures 4 on the same scale? 2 times, 4 times, 1,000 times, or 10,000 times? You can hear explosions in the Star Wars universe, Jon, that's for sure, and Star Trek for that matter. In fact, pretty much every single sci-fi movie ever. 10,000 times is the correct answer. It's a logarithmic scale, which means it deals with the power of 10. 28.7% of you getting that one right. So a tricky one. It's still a 2-point lead at the top for the Tansley Clan, approaching the 100-point mark, 94 points. Jon still hanging around in second, 92, but Simo is in third now, 87. Walrus, 81. And Pinky and the Brain comes into the top 5 for the first time with 80 points. Good evening to you. Nice to have someone else in the top 5. Here's your next question. Anatomy, how many deciduous teeth or milk teeth does a child have? 18, 20, 24 or 28? 18, 20, 24 or 28? How many deciduous teeth does a child have? Time is up. Let's have a look and see how you've answered. Tricky one. This 20 is the correct answer. 30.8% of you getting that one right. And our top guys got it wrong. 94 for the Tansleys. Jon 92. Simo 92. So we have a tie for second place all of a sudden. Walrus on 86. And Pinky in the Brain has 80. So that was a tricky one. I made the mistake of looking up children's milk teeth. There are some disgusting teeth out there. Luckily, they end up getting nice ones afterwards. But my goodness. Be nice about people in Taunton, Chris. Seriously. Next question, number 17. Astronomy, with a diameter of almost 1.4 million kilometres. What is the closest star relative to the Earth? Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri, Sirius, or the Sun? What is the closest star relative to the Earth? Is this tricky? Let's find out. It is. 19.7% only getting this one right. And actually, Edward said, oh, I'll just put this easy one in, but it wasn't that easy for you guys. It's the Sun. 19.7% is the closest star to the Earth. The Tansley Clan, 94. Simo, 92. Jon, 92. Walrus, 86. And Slippery Jack, 85. Yeah, it was a good question. It was a great, great question. Lots of people getting that one wrong. 80% of you getting it wrong. So a good chance for people to catch up on that one. Well done if you got it right. Here's your next question, number 18. Mathematics, which 2008 movie revolves around the story of a group of MIT students who used card counting techniques to win money at casinos? Was it called Baccarat, 21, Poker or Brag? Baccarat, 21, Poker or Brag. What was the name of the movie? Did you see the movie? It's quite good. Most of you did, obviously. 90.5% getting it right. The book is tremendous. If ever you get a chance to look up the book, I think it's by Ben Mesrich, but I could be wrong. Just look it up. The book is really tremendously good. Tansley is back to getting answers right, breaking 100 points for the first time this evening. 102. Simo 97, Jon 97. You're still just separated by who answered quickest. The Walrus on 91, and a Z comes into the top 5. Well done. We were talking about brightest stars, Jen, on Wednesday, not closest. Geology, how long is a geological eon? Is it 1 million years, 100 million years, 1 billion years, or 5 billion years? The question on Wednesday was about the brightest star that isn't a sun. Don't worry about it. Time is up. 1 billion years is the correct answer. Look at these answers here. You're really starting to split across the 4 options. So we're going to start separating you all a little bit. And that has happened because 40.2% of you just getting that right. And all of a sudden, it's a tie at the top. The Tansley clan are tied with Simo. Tansley's still ahead because they answered that one quicker. Yon, 97. Walrus, 96. Anna Z, 95. So 7 points only after 19 questions, separating the top 5. Here's your next question, number 20. Chemistry. Which of these singers performed vocals on 2 hit songs named after chemical elements with the atomic numbers 2 and 22? Was it Beyonce, Sia, Celine Dion, or Shakira? Helps if you know 2 and 22, the atomic numbers. Sia is the correct answer. She performed on Helium and Titanium, which I think was actually her track. No, it wasn't, was it? Was it David Guetta? I can't remember. But she performed vocals on both of them, Helium and Titanium. Sia then, 61.4% of you getting that one right. Great question for the Tansleys, back out in the lead. And Walrus jumps up into second place. But just look how close this is. So it's 107 for the Tansleys. Then Walrus on 102. Simo on 102. Anna Z breaks 100 points, the 4th player to do so tonight. And Yon, 97. So 10 points after 20 questions. Number 21, maths, true or false? The number 2000004 is a multiple of 3. Is that true or false? Is that 2,000,004? I can't even count the zeros. But anyway, true or false? Is it a multiple of 3? Yeah, it's true. 82.9%, and it's an old trick that you might have learned when you were at school. If you want to work out if something is divisible by 3, you just add up all the single digits, and if that is divisible by 3, then yes, it's divisible by 3. So with this, you would add the 2, all the zeros, and the 4 gives you 6. Divide that by 3, it works. So there you go. Simo into the lead, 110, 107 for Walrus. The Tansleys drop to 3rd on 107. Anna Z moves up a place, 105. Hard Rock Hallelujah back into the top 5 on 104. So Simo is our new leader. Number 22, meteorology. Which strong, cold northwesterly wind blows down the Rhone from southern France into the northern Mediterranean? Is it the Bora, the Tramontane, Mistral, or Thoen? There's a French one for you, Chris. Chris is here for the Friends quiz. The Mistral is the correct answer. The others are either hot winds or generic to other parts of the world. Mistral winds is what we were looking for. 68.4% of you knowing your wins. Well done. Simo then keeps the lead, 115. Tansley clan still fighting there, 2nd place. You're tied with Walrus, both on 112, separated by a fastest finger. And I've been told not to say that because it sounds rude, but I'm going to keep saying it. Anna Z, 110. Hard Rock Hallelujah, 109. Next question will be number 23. General science. What does a lapidist specialise in working with? Stones, butterflies, ice, or rabbits? A lapidist. What do they specialise in working with? Stones, butterflies, ice, or rabbits? I'm not entirely sure why we have it's just a general science picture, I think, on there. Stones is the correct answer here, 39.3%. A lapidist is a skilled worker who cuts and engraves precious stones. And we've got a picture of a rocket on there because it's science. All right, did you get it? Oh, Simo did. 122. Yon jumps up into 2nd, 116. Hard Rock Hallelujah moves up into 3rd, 114. Walrus drops down to 4th. And the Tansleys, what's going on? They're in 5th. Yon, yeah, absolutely. Stoners, that makes so much more sense. Maybe they'll get more kids wanting to be one. Number 24, botanics, named after a queen and the river to which it is native. What is the largest water lily in the world with leaves of up to 3 meters in diameter? Victoria amazonica, Beatrixa parana, Isabella mississippica, Matilda nilum. I knew I'd get that one. I knew that was coming. Terrible one to read out. Anyway, what's the correct answer? Victoria amazonica is the correct answer. 76.3% of you getting this right. You guys are dead clever. Simo is really having a good quiz, now stretching to a 6-point lead. 127 from Hard Rock Hallelujah, 121. Yon is tied on 121. Walrus still hanging around on 120, as are the Tansleys. But Tansleys, they have got a science teacher in their team there. I've got a feeling they're going to fight back. Here's your next question. This is number 25, halfway point. Optics, what colour is the longest wavelength of light? Red, violet, blue, or orange? I know, Alina. I know the answers, darling, and I still struggle with it. And it's just mortifying that people are getting like 80% right. I mean, keep going. All right. Red is the correct answer, 48.3%. And you can know that by the fact that red is on the outside of a rainbow. So it's the longest, essentially. So red is the correct answer. And did that change things? Well, the Tansleys got it wrong. So they stayed down in fifth. Hard Rock Hallelujah 121, tied with Yon, so third and fourth respectively. Walrus 125, Simo 132 out in the lead with a 7-point lead. So we are at the halfway point. This will be where we would pause normally, but we're going to keep pushing through tonight. Number 26, psychology, according to Sigmund Freud, which three of the following are parts of the human psyche? Self, superego, ID, persona, and ego. 3 answers. Click them all. Let's see if this shakes up our top 5. Self, superego, ID, persona, and ego. 3 of them are part of the human psyche, according to Sigmund Freud. This was a tough one. So superego is correct, 22.9%. ID, correct, 16.4%. And ego, 32.6%. Self and persona are terms used in the same area of psychology, but they were not Freud approved. So that did change things. Our walrus friend goes into the lead now. Clear lead as well, 142. Yon into second, 137. Hard Rock Hallelujah, 136. Simo, 134. And good evening to Bula, appearing in the top 5 for the first time, 133 points. Here's your next question, number 27. What chemical element is also the name of a 1991 Nirvana song? Oxygen, lithium, helium, iron. That's right, Vlad. ID software. Alina, did you get all 3 of those? Good stuff. That'll catch you up. Lithium is the correct answer, 83.3% of you getting it right. Not too tricky. Walrus still leads the way. 5-point lead then over Yon, who's got a 1-point lead over Hard Rock Hallelujah. Simo 139 and Bula 138. The Tansleys have disappeared out the top 5. I suspect they're very close to the top 5 though. I've got a feeling we'll be seeing them again, but it's Walrus leading the way at the moment. Let's see if we can get a brand new winner tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, next question will be number 28. Terminology, what is measured using an odometer? Wind speed, fragrance, density, or distance? Wind speed, fragrance, density, or distance? An odometer. I'm going to be interested to see how many of you know this. Wow, look at this. What a spread across here. So the majority getting it, but it's only 39.7% who knew this. It measures distance, and it's basically what you see on your car dashboard, where you can see the ticker showing how many miles you've driven. The one you can see in the picture is actually used to measure miles. So that one's slightly different, but tricky question. Okay, so we've got the Walrus out in the lead, 152. Yon, 150. Hard Rock Hallelujah, 146. Bula moves up, 144. Simo also on 144. Number 29. Industrial question. Developed by a Sheffield-based inventor, the Bessemer process was a key development in the 19th century manufacturing of steel, rubber, plastic, or ceramics. Chris has managed 6 points. How do you get 6 points? By getting 1 right and 1 bonus point. Steel is the correct answer. Sheffield Steel, famous in Sheffield, in the UK. We all know about Sheffield Steel. Everything's made from Sheffield. 62.1% of you getting that one right. Look how close this is. Walrus, 157. Yeah, I've got to call a Walrus. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Yon, 155. Hard Rock Hallelujah, 151. Bula, 149. Simo, 149. Still incredibly close as we hit question number 30. Science fiction. What American science fiction author won 4 Hugo Awards for his novels, which include Starship Troopers and Stranger in a Strange Land? Was it Robert Heinlein, Arthur C. Clarke, Ray Bradbury, Orson Scott Card? So, are you science fiction fans? Science fiction novel fans, I guess. Tricky one. Robert Heinlein is the correct answer. The guy at the top. Starship Troopers is probably the most famous movie made of one of his books. I don't know any others. 27.6%. Getting it right. Great question for the Walrus, who now has a 7-point lead over Yon. But look at Bula moving up, looking ominous. He's on to 154. Still tied with Simo, though. Those two have been stuck together for a while. Hard Rock Hallelujah drops down to 5th place at 151. And we're still looking for the Tansleys. Where are they? 20 points to go. Loads of points up for grabs. Number 31. Botanics. What name is shared by a Harry Potter character and a plant that by tradition has been included in every royal wedding bouquet since the time of Queen Victoria? Is it Lily, Myrtle, Hermione, or Gardenia or Jardenia? Okay, so one of them by tradition is in every single royal bouquet since the time of Queen Victoria, and myrtle is the correct answer. It's quite possible that lilies or whatever might have been included by choice, but by tradition, myrtle is the flower that's included in every single bouquet. 37.9% of you knowing this one, and that has tightened things up at the top. It's just 10 points across the top 5. Dom the T comes into 5th place again, 152. Bula drops down to 4th place, 154. Simo, 159 in 3rd. Just 1 point ahead of him is Yon on 160. And Walrus, 162, out in the lead. Here's your next question. General science, famous for the discovery of X-rays. Wilhelm Röntgen was the first recipient of the Nobel Prize for what scientific area? Physics, chemistry, biology, or medicine? Tell me, is it Röntgen or Röntgen? Röntgen or Röntgen? Jen will probably know. She knows pronunciations of names. Anyway, correct answer here is physics. 53.4% of you getting that one right. The picture you can see there is the first X-ray, which is his wife's hand with her wedding ring and engagement ring on, which is quite a cool picture. A bonus point here for the Walrus, who goes to 167. 3 points back to Simo, 164. Then just 2 points back to Bula in 3rd place, 162. Yon 160, Hard Rock Hallelujah has 156. Please pick me up on my pronunciations, guys. I have no problem. I know I'm getting a lot of these wrong. Next question then, number 33, zoology. Which whale is known as the sea canary due to its high-pitched twitter? Is it the killer whale, sperm whale, beluga whale, or the humpback whale? Which festival did you go to, Chris? We told Elon Musk's baby that he couldn't take part because we knew he'd win it, Alina, so don't worry. Beluga whale is the correct answer. 48.7% of you getting this one right. So just under half of you knowing the correct answer. It's still the Walrus out in the lead, 172. Simo, 169. Bula, 167. We've got Hard Rock Hallelujah, 4th place, 161. And good evening to Outnumbered coming into the top 5 on 160. It's just 12 points between 1st and 5th. And we're only coming up to question number 34. So many points available. Next question then. True or false, Dolly, the first cloned mammal in history, was named after the singer Dolly Parton due to the fact the clone cells were taken from a mammary gland. Boob-related question. Lots of you asking for more boob-related questions. I'm hooking you up. True or false? Have we made that up? Time is up. It's true, and we almost split you right down the middle here. 53.8% deciding it was a true answer. And Simo goes and gets himself a speed bonus, and look at the difference that's made. 177 tied with Walrus on 177, but you go into the lead on account of answering that one quicker. Bula, though, is breathing down your neck, 174. Bula, our best performing quizzer since we started this 10 or 11 weeks ago, is there. Hard Rock Hallelujah, also a pre-winner, 166. Yon, top 5, 165. Next question. Applied science. In the TV show Breaking Bad, Walter White uses a nickname referencing which major theoretical physicist? Albert Einstein, Enrico Fermi, Wolfgang Pauli, or Werner Heisenberg? Not all are difficult, but these speed bonuses have to be grabbed quickly. And they do make a difference if you're in our top 5. Okay, so Werner Heisenberg is the correct answer. If you've seen Breaking Bad, that would be a very easy question. 87.2% of you getting it right. Jen, if you're watching, you can't ask that question when you do your Breaking Bad quiz. Simo then in the lead, still tied with Walrus, and then it's still 3 points back to Bula, who's on 179. Yon, 173, picking up 4th place from Hard Rock Hallelujah, who's on 171. Just 11 points spread over the top 5. It's anyone's quiz, 15 to go. Botanics, Lady's Slipper, Fairy Slipper, Tongue and Bee are all members of which family of flowering plant that has over 20,000 species? Is it tulips, roses, lilies, or orchids? Have I just... Simone? Herself, Mark, herself. I'm a she. What did I say? About which one? I don't know. Outnumbered? Are you outnumbered? I don't know. Orchids is the correct answer. 60.7%. Simone, explain yourself. What have I said wrong? So, who got that right? Simo got it. Walrus got it. Bula got it. Outnumbered, 178. Hard Rock Hallelujah, 176. Simone, help me out. What are you talking about? I'm willing to correct myself. Don't worry. Okay, so Simo then still leading the way, but we have a tie at the top. Oh, I've got you, finally. I thought it was a boy. Applied maths in a typical Sudoku puzzle with a 9x9 grid. What is the total sum of all the digits in the first row? 40, 45, 50, or 55? I do apologise, Simone. So Simone is leading the way I thought it was a male player. I don't know why. That's incredibly sexist of me, and I dip my hat to you. I'm really sorry. 45 is the correct answer. Simply the numbers 1 through to 9 add up to 45. 77.4% knowing your Sudoku. Actually, Walrus got that one quicker. So they flip-flop. Her and Simo, 192, 192. Bula is still there, though, 189. Simo, she is in 4th place. And then Hard Rock Hallelujah, our Eurovision expert, 181 there in 5th. Still super close, guys. Here's your next one, number 38. Physics in the electromagnetic spectrum, which of the following rays falls between X-rays and visible light? Gamma rays, microwaves, ultraviolet rays, or radio waves? Simo has a fan in Christian. He's cheering Simone on. Come on, Simone, concentrate. You're almost in the lead here. Ultraviolet rays is the correct answer. Oh, look, I put you off, Simone. You got that one wrong. And Walrus goes into an outright lead, 197. Ultraviolet rays, then, is the correct answer. Nearly 60% of you getting it. Walrus with the lead. Simo, 192, staying in 2nd. Outnumbered, up into 3rd, 190. Bula drops to 4th, 189. And Hard Rock Hallelujah is starting to struggle a little bit, maybe 181. We've still got 12 questions to go. That's a ton of points, though. Anybody can win this quiz. Here's your next one, number 39. Geology. Galena is the principal ore of which metal? Lead, iron, copper, or zinc? Galena or Galena? Galena. Galena, Galena. Correct me if I'm getting it wrong or messing up. I don't mind. So let's have a look and see how you've answered. Lead is the correct answer here. And again, look at these splits. You're all starting to have, a lot of you are starting to have to take guesses here. But lead is the correct answer. And just about a third of you getting it right. Walrus breaks 200 points, but it's a slim lead from outnumbered, just 4 points behind the Walrus at the moment. Simo, you're still there, 197. Bula is pushing back on 189, and Hard Rock Hallelujah finally gets another question right and has 186. So spreading out a little bit, here's your next one, number 40. Astronomy, the moons of which planet are named after mythological Greek titans and giants from Inuit, Norse, and Gaelic mythology? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Mars? And that will no doubt prompt some Uranus jokes in the feed. Always does. Saturn is the correct answer. 38.8% of you getting it right. And it's tied at the top again. Walrus keeps the lead, but Simo has caught up and you are tied. I was one step ahead of you, Jon. 202 points, tied at the top. Outnumbered 3rd place, just 4 points behind them. Looking to try and break that 200-point barrier. Bula catches up, possibly with a speed bonus there, 194. And I wrote Hard Rock Hallelujah off, but look at this. Catching up again, just 11 points off the lead. We have 10 questions to go. Software. APL is a programming language that uses special graphic symbols to represent functions and operators. What does the acronym APL stand for? Is it alternate polymorphic lines, analytic program learning, all-purpose language, or a programming language? Thank you, Wana, for making a Uranus joke. The correct answer is amazingly just a programming language, and just 11.5% of you getting this one right. Kenneth Iverson in the 1960s invented it and showed a complete lack of inspiration when choosing the name. And our top 2 got it wrong, and Bula got it right. So that was a chance for one of you to break away. But Walrus and Simo, Bula has caught you up. He's 3 points behind you. Outnumbered has 198, and Hard Rock Hallelujah has 196. Just 6 points separating our top 5 all of a sudden. Or it's a close one. 42, marine biology. Approximately how many bones do sharks have in total? 220, 120, 20, or 0? I would have thought programmers were incredibly inspired, but clearly not. Or maybe that was the most inspired name ever. I quite like it. 0 is the correct answer, and just about half of you getting it right. They have no bones whatsoever. There's no such thing as a shark bone. They only have cartilage. So Simo and Walrus, they knew that, but so did Bula, and he just got a bonus point as well. So he's closed the gap to a 2-point gap at the top. It's a real tussle. Hard Rock Hallelujah, I'm so sorry for writing you off. You are back in it. 201. Outnumbered is there as well. 198. So what have we got? A 9-point gap from 1st to 5th. Here's your next question. Chemistry. Which influential musician has released 4 studio albums containing the word oxygen in their titles? Vangelis, Jan Tiersen, Brian Eno, or Jean-Michel Jarre? I don't think we class teeth as bones. Do we, Wana? I don't think so. We class them as teeth. 65% recognising Jean-Michel Jarre, famously did Oxygen, but he also did 3 other studio albums with that in the title as well. Simo now has an outright lead. What happened to Walrus there? It looks like they got it wrong. Simo 212, Bula 210, Hard Rock Hallelujah 208. Mihai, take it up with our question writer, one of your best friends. Talk to him. Hard Rock Hallelujah then 208, Walrus 207, Yon 203. Simo with the lead. Number 44, zoology. According to the official zoologic classification, what do we call animals that are active during dawn and dusk? Crepuscular, nocturnal, vespertine, or diurnal? Ah, there you go. Vangelis with Jean-Michel Jarre. So that will be the 4th. Thank you. Crepuscular is the correct answer here. Just over half of you getting this one right. And, Bula gets one wrong. Surprise, Simo still in the lead, but Walrus fights back now, and Hard Rock Hallelujah, I think I upset him. He's really putting up a fight. He's into 3rd, just 4 points off the lead. Bula 210, Yon 209, 8 points separate 1st from 5th. It's possibly the closest quiz we've ever done, and there's only 6 questions remaining. Here is number 45. Chemistry. Bronze is an alloy of which 2 metals? Copper and iron, aluminium and tin, copper and tin, or aluminium and iron? Copper and iron, aluminium and tin, copper and tin, aluminium and iron. Can anybody note the deliberate mistake in this question? Copper and tin is the correct answer. 61.5% of you getting it right. Those are some silver medalist guys holding their silver medals. I read a really interesting article about silver medalists being more unhappy than people that win a bronze. It's very interesting. I decided that was just a cool picture, so I put it in. Anyway, Simo 217, Bula into 2nd 215, Yon 214, Walrus 214, outnumbered 213. 4 points separate our top 5. This is insane. Here's your next one. 5 to go. General Science. The American John Scopes was brought to trial in Tennessee in 1925 for famously teaching about what? Did he teach communism, astrology, evolutionism, or Islam? One of them. He was teaching and he was prosecuted. Which one? Correct answer here is evolutionism. 76.1% of you getting that one right, and he's left it late, and he's gone into the lead. You're all going to hate this, but Bula has the lead by 1 point. 223 from Simo, 222. Walrus is kicking back in again. 220. Yon, 219. And we've got K1 Punj J1 coming into the top 5 for the first time. Is Bula going to snatch it again? Number 47. Applied Science. In season 1 of The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon dresses up for a Halloween costume party impersonating which scientific concept? The Coriolis effect, the Doppler effect, the Grand Unified Theory, or the theory of relativity? Oh, Anna's not pleased. She's got Bula leading the way. Is he going to do it again? He always leaves it till the end. Correct answer here is the Doppler effect. 77.4% of you getting it right. Everyone thought he was dressed as a zebra. Bula, 2 point lead from Simo. Yon in 3rd. Hard Rock Hallelujah 4th. And Walrus comes back in. So it's 9 points from 1st to 5th. Is Bula going to snatch another one on a Saturday night? Or are one of you going to catch him? It's only 2 points, and we've got 3 questions left. There's a few points to be had here. A speed bonus would help. Number 48. Zoology. With a population of around 18 million, which is the most numerous penguin species named for its conspicuous yellow crest? Royal penguin, Adelie penguin, macaroni penguin, chinstrap penguin. Do you know your penguins? I've never watched The Big Bang Theory, Raluca. There, I've said it. Macaroni penguin is the correct answer. Look at this. Oh my goodness, Bula got one wrong. 28.7%. Simo back into the lead. 232. Yon goes into 2nd, but he's tied with Bula, both on 229. Walrus back into 4th, 225. Outnumbered 223. So it's a 9 point spread with just 2 questions to go. Your penultimate question is coming up. The final question, though, will have multiple answers, and that's going to decide it for sure. But this question is just as important. Here we go. Number 49. Penultimate question. Medicine. What is infectious mononucleosis known as in South America? Mad cow disease, kissing disease, Kawasaki disease, walking corpse disease. Mononucleosis. Infectious mononucleosis. Marconi Mercia was the correct answer. That's right. Okay, let's see if any of you know it. Kissing disease is the correct answer here. 68.1% of you getting it right. And look at Yon taking the lead for going into the final question, but Bula fights back. So it's Yon 236, Bula 234, Simo 232, Walrus 230, outnumbered 228, and it will absolutely come down to your final question tonight, which will be a multiple answer question. Please remember to tap cleanly and crisply and quickly and go for 3 answers. 18 points up for grabs. Could it be one of these 5 or somebody else? I don't know. Good luck. Here's your final question. Select the 3 substances that are the hardest according to the Mohs scale of mineral hardness. Diamond, quartz, apatite, corundum, or topaz. 3 of them are the 3 hardest minerals or substances according to the Mohs scale of mineral hardness. Oh, this is going to be good. Who is it going to be? Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, diamond. Most of you got that. Yes. Corundum is correct. 20.1% getting that. Topaz, 15.4% of you getting it right. In case you're interested, I'm getting so excited. I'm using the wrong mouse. So diamond is 10, corundum is 9, topaz is 8. The other 2 are below that. And will you look at this? I don't think they led until the end of the quiz. Outnumbered, whoever you are, reveal yourself. 244 points, and you are our winner tonight. 244. Yon, you dropped down 1 place, but you are runner-up at the science quiz, my man. 238 points. Bula, I thought he was going to get it as well. It's not detergent tonight for Bula, I'm afraid. It is the little mini robot, which he can build and have fun with. Okay, so Bula picks it up. Let's have a look. K1 Punjay1, whoever you might be. You ended up in 4th place. We only saw you in the top 5 once towards the end. You did get into 4th place. No prize, I'm afraid. Just a hell of a load of kudos to you. Simo, 233 points. Then we had the Walrus, who dropped out the top 5, sadly, as did Hard Rock Hallelujah. Domna T, she was there for quite a way as well. We didn't see Kerry in the top 5, but a top 10 finish, and the same goes for Jen, 216 points. That is an awesome performance from you, Jen, getting into the top 10. Now, that was a great quiz. Kudos once more to our guest writer tonight, Edward, for putting together a great quiz. Now, people are saying, bravo, Raluca, you were amazing. So am I to believe that outnumbered could be Raluca? Is that confirmed? I don't know. Anyway. She's not claiming it, or is she? We will have a look. Matt Tansley's upset because there weren't enough chemistry questions. I tell you what, Matt, you're very welcome to do a chemistry quiz. We'll do science again because this was very, very popular. I'm paying attention, Juana. What am I missing? Did I miss something? Anyway, let's have a look and see what we're going to be handing out tonight. So let's start with our winners' prizes then, shall we? We'll go back over here and look at our wonderful prize for first and second. Altarito, 200 lei to our winner, which is outnumbered. And Yon, you're going to pick up 100 lei. Could the 2 of you please drop me a line and give me your phone number? I must have your phone number so I can log it with Chris. That pun is terrible. I do need your phone numbers, guys, so I can log it with Altarito, and you will be able to order from Monday evening. Let's have a look and see our spot prizes just here. Now, tell us in the feed. Is this you? 25th, 50th, or 100th this evening? It must be one of you. I can look up the report and discover who it was, but did you win the mug? Chris, my man, over in the UK, I'm going to keep your Ultimate Robot Quiz kit, mate, and we will keep it for... You've got a choice. I can came back when I come back. I can bring it to you in the UK, or you're more of a regular visitor here, Chris. When you're over here, we'll get a nice picture of you with your Ultimate Robot Kit, something for you to look forward to. So we have a claim on the 100th prize. But did you win the Transformers t-shirt for 50th or the 25th place getting the Back to the Future mug? Let's have a look at our top Patreon prize. It's in the post. We are waiting for it. If it doesn't turn up for any reason, I'm going to replace it with something that's equally as cool. I'm not entirely sure who our top silver or gold Patreon is at the moment. I'll have to go through our top 10 and discover if one of them is a gold or silver Patreon. And once we work it out, we will present you with that prize. Awesome. Anybody else claiming it over here? Brian from Outnumbered. Okay, so Brian from Outnumbered is not watching on YouTube as my son is playing Xbox and a lack of internet signal. Bless him. Okay, Outnumbered. Well done, Brian. Can you just drop me a line, mate, so we can get your details? We have a first-time winner. Well done, Brian. Good on you, mate. You will be able to watch this feed back. I will be posting it on our YouTube channel, and I think you should watch it back because the end was, as you know, really rather exciting. So it'll be nice for you to watch back. So look, brilliant quiz, guys, absolutely superb. Now look, we're coming up with a few ideas. I have said to you that we're going to come up with a new game and stuff. We're still working on that. But listen, the terraces are open and they're very pleasant. I went down yesterday, I had a look at Mojo and I had a look at the Hop, and they're lovely. And we're working on some ideas so that maybe, although we're not allowed to go inside and play, the sun is out, it's very nice in the evenings. Why don't you go down to Mojo and the Hop on a Wednesday and a Saturday night and play along on the terrace with your phones or with your tablets or whatever? Okay, take a laptop. You can put me on the on the screen. But go along. I'm talking to the guys to see if we can get you some drinks offers or something like that, or maybe nachos offers, or I don't know. But go down on a Wednesday, go down on a Saturday and meet up with each other. You're going to have to sit at separate tables and what have you, but you're free to do it. Now, I can't go and host the quiz down there because sadly the internet is not strong enough and I can't take all my computer because I've got a big desktop now to power all of this. But it would be lovely if some of you just went down and played the quiz and said hello to each other. I think that would be quite nice. Kind of easing towards, how we used to be with the the regular quiz, which is on the cards. We were down there yesterday as well, counting up numbers to see if we can do sing-along bingo outside the Hop, and we are working on that because we want to do something with the neighbours to try and make more space so lots of people can come and play. So watch this space. We are working on it, and I promise, possibly next week, maybe on Friday, I'm going to take a lot of the prizes, which are all over here, get them down to the Hop, and I want you guys to come and meet me if you can, and pick up the prizes that you've won in the last 11 or 12 weeks. That would be lovely. All right, brilliant quiz tonight, everybody. I think I might give this t-shirt away as well. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I might give this to one of you randomly at some point. I have got another one of these, not this one, but I think I might give this one away as well. I'm sure someone would love to have it. All right, good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for playing along. I look forward to seeing you on the terraces, but I will see you again on Wednesday night. Remember, if you take a photo tonight, please post it on the Facebook page or send it to me directly so that we can include it in our album. But well played, Edward. Well played, Outnumbered. Well played, Jon. Well played, Bula, our top three this evening. We will end there, and I will see you for a beer on the terrace soon, and I will see you on Wednesday night as we do our general knowledge quiz. Good evening, everybody. Stay safe.